Welcome back, friends. Today we're going to break down my open class finals match from the Orange County Open. I was able to secure a double gold, but directly after walking off this match, I walked over to my mommy and I said I think I broke my thumb. I felt very brave for holding back my tears. The match starts and I'm looking to pull guard. Now that might be unusual for some of you because I'm a medium heavy and I'm fighting a featherweight. Typically she would be the one to pull guard, but that's not my style. I go first. She also got 2 points for the takedown, so clearly I was not doing something right. She goes for this nice little back step looking to enter an armbar, but I'm not gonna let that happen. I start to stack her and I look to free my arm. I get a nice 2 for the sweep, and I start to go for my shin on shin passing where I staple the legs and I look to enter the over-under position. She's really flexible and fast, and I have a tough time passing these types of guards. But nevertheless, I enter into my over-under position, and I'm looking to put a little bit of pressure as I walk to the side. I'm able to secure the 3 for passing, and now I'm looking to put in some pressure. But like I said, she's really flexible, and she gets that knee in real quick. I look to control the foot to hopefully extend her out a little bit and recover my side control, but she does a really good job of coming up to turtle, so I decide that I need to do something different. So I look to step over to try and take the back, but she does a good job of recovering. We're close to the edge, so the ref tries to reset us, but he's having a tough time dragging us over. My bad, I'm the medium heavy one, I am the problem. He scoots us a full half-inch over and we restart. I'm looking to use my foot to pry open her half guard, and I'm trying to slide my knee up so that I can enter into the quarter mount. But for some reason I'm having a tough time, and it's really difficult to see here, but I actually have a gift wrap going, and instead of taking the back, I'm an idiot, and I stay there. I'm trying to put in some heavy pressure and wait for her to open up. She opens up multiple times during this, but I guess I didn't feel it, and I didn't take the opportunity to step out. I threaten an Ezekiel here, and the ref's looking to make sure that she's not choking, and she wasn't, because the grip wasn't good and it wasn't in deep. I abandon that, and I'm looking to pass again, so I pull that shin down, and I'm looking to step my foot out. At the same time, she bridges, and I enter into the mount. I secure my points, but she recovers quickly and the ref decides, you know what, I don't deserve those points. So he takes them back, I go for my gift wrap, and I try and attack the back. Because we're too far out of bounds, he resets us, which I'm kind of annoyed about because I had a gift wrap and I had back exposure, but all of a sudden we're reset to standing. If you look really closely and are very generous, I kind of have 2 abs. Anyways, I get an advantage for that and we're ready to go again. And what do you know, I go to pull guard. I do a pretty terrible job and she almost passes. I'm able to get my knee through in time and I look to enter into a little 50-50. She seems a little excited about this and she tries to attack my foot. The high-calorie grappler that I am, I use my strength to pull my foot out and I come on top for 2. I'm looking to enter into that over-under position again because I feel like that's where I'm going to be most successful with this type of guard player. She's keeping her shin heavy, but I'm trying to get under that foot and really get my head to that opposite side hip. I'm able to do so, but she starts threatening a baseball choke, so I don't quite want to step over just yet, even though her legs are open and I have the opportunity to step out into side control right away. I look to frame her face to try and get her to get rid of her grips, and she eventually decides to abandon them, so I'm looking to pass her half guard. She snuck her knee shield in a little bit, so I'm looking to clear that knee shield a little with some pressure, but I start to lose my position and she ends up with 1 butterfly hook. So I try this body lock style of passing where I pin her shin against her butt and I look to step over. But she doesn't like that, so she decides to enter into this sort of scissor sweep sort of position, and then I'm looking to step over to the other side. I start switching my hips and looking to climb over the legs, and instead of passing to the first side that I was going to, I look to pass to the other side. I'm able to secure the pass, and she does her best to frame. This whole match, she's been really flexible and fast and really good at recovering her guard, so I've been having a tough time. I look to use my knee to staple that arm so I can try and go for maybe an arm bar, switch over to knee on belly. As I go to knee on belly, she does a really good job of recovering back into quarter guard. I'm using my head on her chin to try and open her up and to try to get my underhook back. I know this is really uncomfortable from personal experience. People at my gym do this to me and I don't like. I'm trying to put some pressure on her to try and pass, but like I said, she's doing a really good job of recovering, so I end up back into this body lock style passing position, and she's trying to figure out her next moves. In this position, I like to try to keep everything as tight as possible and look to step over the legs, which you can see I start stepping over that knee and keeping my head really heavy. But I'm still in her half guard, and we're gonna see that I have a little bit of difficulty passing this last time. I don't quite have a good crossface on her, and she's looking for the right opportunity to start bridging me off. I start to sprawl my hips to try and get my hook in and try to clear her legs so that I can come on top in a similar fashion to the second pass that I did, where I ended up in the mount for a second. But my head's really low, my hips are really high, and she does a really good job of framing. From here, my goal is to use my free leg to pry open her half guard and to free my own leg into either a knee slide into side control or to the mount. But just as I think I'm going to be able to free my leg, she bumps and we end up in my close guard. I think I had the opportunity to stay on top, but I figured I would try and go for a little shoulder crunch armbar, but I abandoned that rather quickly and I enter into this half guard position. Your girl was tired, okay? It's been a long day. She's going for a similar armbar entry to the one that she did in the beginning of this match, but I already felt like that was coming, so I didn't think it was going to be successful. She goes to step over, and I come on top. This match pretty much ends with me in the over-under position, and then I quickly step out and pass just as time is running out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you to my mom for filming. Love you, Mom. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye!